Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I think I don't need these glasses. Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So I am getting myself ready. I turn the table around so that I can have um, people in the background. Otherwise, it's a wall. I find it more interesting this way. Anyway, I am expecting my friend a little bit heart jumping. Yeah, friends, such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So I am using a library background with movement will be more interesting, right?
Yep.
So let's dream together. I have this wonderful young lady, so courageous, and I really admire people to make a suggestion, to start, initiate it, and just so happy. So,
Me
Marissa,
too.
will you introduce yourself? So,
Yeah, I'm Marissa. I am a new mom. My daughter turns one this weekend. Um, and I'm also a master's student. I'm going to get my master's for to be a licensed counselor. I'm not currently working because I'm staying at home with my daughter and going to school. But a year ago, I was a crisis specialist, specifically with individuals with autism and learning disabilities.
wow, that is so
Yeah.
interesting. Yes, because when we see people at the extreme stage, actually it bring me at least to think some of my paths, not yet that extreme, or some, it's we are all different. And
Mhm.
be able to work that job to help others and also to recover or revive some of our inner kindness. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely
mm,
got that right. Yeah.
yeah,
It
yeah.
brings out a lot. Yeah.
Mm. So will you tell me what make you so courageous to start to want to do this? What inspire you? And
I think I've always wanted to work with my community and
mm,
just trying to help. I think that's my inspiration is just how can I be of use to people?
yeah,
How can I help them? And sometimes it could be to my own um, I guess it's not good sometimes because I say yes a lot when I sometimes don't have the capacity to be saying
yeah.
yes. But for the most part, I'm able to do my part and help where I can. Um, and I do miss it. Like I said, I haven't been working for about a year now, so I am starting to like really miss the groove of working. But for right now, this is where I need to be at home. So
It's so
yeah.
important. It's so important. How long time can we hold our babies? This time we give our time, however they grow up into, we have no regret. We have done our share. This we must do it. Yeah. Okay. So you talk about you help people and you enjoy help people. Is that something of your nature, of your bringing up, your family background, or something that make you so passionate or compassionate about helping other people?
I think that's just who I
Mm,
am, like
mm,
as just as a person.
mm,
I like to be useful, I
mm.
guess. I don't like
Yeah.
to just sit around and like not do much. Um, being useful and people utilizing me whichever way whatever my capability is at that time, it brings me happiness. I feel like, okay, I'm contributing something, to the world. I'm not just taking something, from my community. But it definitely has its drawbacks, too. Um, as I get older, I'm having to learn like, okay, Marissa, you can't always, not everyone is going to benefit from
Yeah.
your help. You have to know when you are capable, and when you have something to give, because just in this past year, it's hard raising a baby. So
Yeah.
I don't have my full capacity right now.
Yes.
So I'm having to learn that and just take it easy sometimes. But my upbringing, yeah, I think that they contributed, into encouraging me to continue in this career path too.
Wonderful.
A
Wonderful.
lot of encouragement. Yeah.
Yeah. So you talk about it's hard to say no. And maybe this is too quick, this question. Have you experienced something and these couple of days, these couple of years, and recently you have successfully say no to one thing and feel empowered because you start to understand I am important, same as anybody else.
Mm.
Something like it that make you
I'm still working on that
mm,
actually. I'm actually currently in therapy, and that's one of the things that me and my therapist are working on.
mm,
Me setting my boundaries, and this is what you're capable. This is what you mentally can handle right now. Um, so yes, I have been practicing saying no, practicing setting boundaries, but I haven't felt that empowerment yet,
mm,
because I still feel a little bit bad about having to say no and having
yeah,
to assert some boundaries. So
yes.
maybe we'll get there.
Yes, yes. Or maybe the situation is not yet reaching there that you have to say no. With family, it's a family. I take care of this time, you take care some other time. There is not really a conflict. It's
Yeah.
not like in the street, there is really right or wrong. I say no, I avoid this thing, or I stand up doing something. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, what is your childhood dream? And did you reach some of your childhood dream? These are from the.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. I I really have, ever since, we started talking about early in school, like what do you want to do with your life kind of thing. I've pretty much always wanted to be a counselor. So I'm almost there. I have about a year left in school. So hi, somebody's in the background. He's a bright smile. His teeth are very white.
oh, isn't it more fun to make our Zoom chat? Yes,
Lively.
you are bright.
Um,
One moment, I just need
yeah.
to comment. The lighting and everything is so good in your part, and the quality is very good. The video quality
Oh,
is very good. Yeah,
nice.
you
That's really
bright.
nice to
So people come to.
know.
Yes. Mm. Uh,
Um, but yeah, that's what I've always wanted to do, and so I'm almost there. Um, so that was my career childhood dream.
okay. In Korea, later on, you will still help, particularly in a particular spectrum of symptom or kind of character.
Mhm.
Believe, tell me something about your job or about that situation. Something went wrong. The child suffered, the person suffered, and you made something to change their life, or at least reveal a little bit, release a little bit, reduce a little bit of their pain.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh yeah, those are really fun. Those are really fun times when you
Mm.
see something that you brought into someone's life and see it pay off. One of my favorite examples is when I would work with kids. So a lot of the times there would be like scheduling structural
Yeah.
concerns.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even kids without disabilities or anything like that, they need structure, they need
Yeah.
schedules,
Yes.
or just to know how their day is going to go. So introducing stuff like that to
Yes.
families,
Mm.
and then watching them progressively use it over the weeks and months, and then, oh hey, like checking in, oh my son is doing so good with schedules, there's no more meltdowns at dinner, there's no more meltdowns going to school, because he knows what is about to happen, what's about to be expected. So
Yeah.
those are fun ones.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And you are very good at words, and you talk with the right tempo, cadence. Were you always like this? How did you improve, or how did you build up that public speaking skill and leadership and self-confidence that really radiates from our just a few minutes of talking? Hmm.
Thank you. That's very nice. Um, I'm not sure. I did have a mentor. I mean, I worked under a woman at my job, and she was wonderful. A lot of the thing I worked under her for about 2 years. A lot of the things that I learned were from her. We would go to schools and do like um, PowerPoints, information nights, things like that, trainings and on crisis intervention. And I would watch her and I'm like, I have to follow in her footsteps, because she was just wonderful at her job. So she also brought me a lot of inspiration to, and because she was very passionate about her job as well. So I enjoyed working with her. I think a lot of the things that I've learned were from her.
Do you have a lot of friends at school?
Yeah, I like to think so. Yeah, I have actually a very good friend group. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. Going shopping, going to study hall, going have fun, do sports and things. Are you
Yeah.
one of one of the head, or people listen to you?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'd have to ask them that. If I am, then I don't take it as my own role. I just kind of just
Okay,
go with
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just you speak out what you want, you speak out very clearly, and people like or not like, and you do not even care about whether it's a leadership or not, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah, I don't
perfect.
aim for
Yeah,
leadership, but
yeah,
if there's something that bothers me
yes,
enough, I'll definitely be
yeah,
someone who's talking.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So, what is your best alone time? When, yes.
Watching movies.
Hmm.
Movies. I love to watch movies. That's my
What
best
is
alone time.
what is your favorite movie?
Oh, wow, that's a really good question. Okay, the first movie that came to my mind was that's so The Hunchback of Notre Dame Disney movie. I really like that movie.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
They they speak about justice and what's right and equal rights, and it's a kids movie, but there's so much going on. I really like it, and it's a musical, so I
Yeah.
really enjoy
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
it. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it, but
There's
anything, uh, this the animation movie uh, movie I love. I didn't watch movie a lot, so this is a question from our friends. I have written down some of the questions. Yes, and let me what else? And if you travel, do you travel often? Mm.
before COVID, my husband and I did travel often. We
Okay,
we visited a few places, yeah.
wonderful. What is your favorite place you have already been?
Yeah, we visited. Positano in Italy,
Oh,
the Amalfi Coast. So pretty, so pretty. It's beautiful.
say it again. Maybe this summer I will go there.
Positano in
Positano.
the Amalfi Coast. I'm probably not
Okay.
pronouncing.
Oh,
Sorry.
I do not know. I do not know. It's such a big world, right?
It is so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
it's so beautiful though. Like a picture. You're just walking in a picture. It's so pretty. And there's wine and limoncello and chocolate. It's so nice.
So beautiful. Yeah. And if you, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food. It's very basic. It's very basic. It's pizza. Very big. I'm
But
not a big foodie. I'm not a foodie.
perfect, perfect. If me, a bowl of stew, a pot of stew, and
There we
something really touch us is from our childhood or from there is so much connection. Pizza party, birthday, and all the happiness. There is so much more profound in it.
That
That's
is something I haven't thought about. That is very true. I
yeah,
I'm always like I just love pizza, but it does bring when you have a get together, there's pizza. When you have a
yeah.
party, there's pizza.
Yes,
It's
yes, yes.
true.
It brings so much. And the girls, your girl later on will have birthday party, and there will be families bringing pizza, and it's
Pizza.
just, oh, that's
That
so
is,
good. Yeah.
I didn't make that connection.
Favorite color.
Purple. I think at this, it changes all the time, but I think right now it's purple.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I
Let's see.
can't stick to what. Do you have a favorite color?
Uh, I like harmonious color. I like
Mm,
color that is in the same series. Kind
yeah.
of harmonious, kind of the right dialogue that I
Uh-huh.
like. A little bit purple here, a little bit purple here, a little bit of purple in my skirt, or yeah, something like it. Yeah.
Ah, I like that.
Uh,
Nice.
mm. So, what is your dream shortly and for a long time, let's say for 5 years, 10 years, your dream, or something you really want to do right now?
Mm. Something I want to do right now, and it's not a specific thing. It's not like go somewhere or specifically even do something. I think it's kind of a feeling because right now I'm in this weird shift in life. I was a full-time student and working, and then it completely stopped, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom with school a little bit, not full-time. So I think my dream, yeah, right, is just to be okay with being in this new season of life, not worry about, I should be working or I should be finishing fast, or just be calm and just be okay with being present right now. That's my dream because that's very hard.
That's
Very hard.
very hard. Yes, especially when you have so much pressure. You have a life that is
Mhm.
you have a full responsibility. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there is still some background noise. Do you hear some background noise?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So you are just a young mom, a new mom. And there are a lot of friends in our community who share the same stage of life. From your experience, how do you give them advice? Everyday life, you can take some time to think about it, can be a general goal or a more detailed.
Yeah, that's a really,
Yeah,
really good question because I asked myself that too, kind of from the perspective of me 10 years from now. Like, Marissa, would you say to yourself right now? Because it's very overwhelming. And I think right now I would just say it's not going to this stage is not going to be forever. Even
Mm.
though it's hard, I mean, I know a lot of my daughter in particular, she struggles with sleeping. um, and so she's definitely not a baby who sleeps through the night, whatever that means. But that has to be okay, because that's who she is right now, and just accepting just like we accept our partner for who they are and our family members for who they are. It's the child deserves that same respect too. This is who I am,
Yeah.
um, don't have to be so upset about that. um, so I would just say, yeah, just accept your child for their quirkiness, their
Yeah.
tantrums,
Yeah.
their 3 o'clock wakings. Yeah, because it's not going to last a long time. And I already feel that, because she's turning one, like I said, this weekend. And I'm like, whoa, that was so fast.
Yeah. Can walk, right?
Yeah,
Starting to
yeah,
walk. Yes.
she's
Yes.
walking everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And become dangerous. You have every minute you have to look for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look for
What
her. Yeah. Yeah.
where is she going? What would you say? I know your sons are a bit older.
Yeah. 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 And I think at that time you become stressed, you become frustrated because you have so much responsibility. There is a life in your hand. If anything wrong, you don't know what is going to happen every time. So take really take a full attention at this time and shift a little bit of responsibility with your partner, with your husband, and switching the job. And
Yeah,
that really helped me a lot. Yeah.
that's true. We
Yeah.
cannot do it all on our own.
Yeah.
We can't. We just physically cannot. The other thing I would say is, take a lot of videos and pictures.
Oh, you
Those
do.
are
You do. Yes.
priceless.
They
Yes.
are priceless. They are priceless.
Yes.
And later on, they will not allow you to take pictures and photos. And they are already on this age. When you take picture, yeah.
Do your sons not let you take
Yeah,
pictures?
no,
They're
not
like,
now,
no.
not now. Yes, teenager and 20 years something. Yes, they do not want to be
Oh,
showing the video. Yeah.
you take them all right now.
Yeah, yeah. Now you still have time. Yes. So, do you have some time that you stressed or you regret? I
Yeah,
know,
definitely.
I know we are in a very happy stage of talking, and sometimes I just do not have. If you do not have, don't worry. Just think deeply. Is there something you want to make it different?
Yeah, definitely. I um I'm working on that myself, being more patient and understanding. I don't want to be a person who loses temper very
Mm,
easy,
mm,
but I'm not perfect. And prior to having a child, my husband and I didn't bicker that much at all. But now I'm finding that I'm bickering a little bit more, and it's because
mm.
I'm stressed,
Yeah, yes.
So I want to work on communication, because I do regret sometimes, words that I say aren't the nicest at the peak of, it's 2 a.m. and she's woken up again, and I can't lash out, at a baby. So I'm going to yell at my husband.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel bad, because he's going through it too. He's also awake. It's not just happening to me. And so I need to understand that aspect of it as well. So yeah, that's something that I'm working on, because that when that happens, there's immediate, regret. Like, I love my partner, I love my husband, and this is not the time to be, so upset. But man, it's very hard.
Exactly, because this is the only person we are so close with my family. This is the only person I can be bad. I can be totally myself and do not have any way or anything. They understand. And also through this, you give him the right to be bad for some time, right? It's
Like, he's
fair.
gonna argue a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. It's
But
fair. Yes.
yeah, I mean, but it's good that we do overall, we have a very
Yeah.
healthy
Yes.
relationship. So
Yes.
overall, we
Yes.
come to terms and talk it out. But I feel so bad sometimes when I'm just like, I have to let it out.
When you have the whole day taking care of something, yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
very stressful. And also, you need a different level of dialogue. When I had baby, I was thinking every day, I was talking about pee pee gaga baby language, food,
Yeah.
and it's healthy to have another group of friends. And not only mom's friend, career friends, or some that have more ambition, like we are chatting like this. So do you have another way to get you a different set of dialogue, not only family, not only baby, that make you go back to your job and get yourself slowly ready to go back to work? How do you slowly transition to it? Or how do you not let your internal career ambition not let it die, and even use this experience as a way to enrich yourself, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I'm definitely lacking. I haven't taken that step to do that, but I'm recognizing that.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate this conversation because I don't get to have these kinds of conversations very often. Because when I do talk, even with my husband, it's about baby, or weekend plans,
Yeah.
or, when I talk with friends, it's, oh, how is baby doing? And so I am definitely missing that adult
Yeah.
conversation.
Yes. Yes.
Something a little bit more.
Yes, yes, exactly at that moment. So I remember when I was in Australia, I lived in Australia for some time. Baby was young, and I went out to teach, community college to teach. And the expense, I am not even making money with babysitting's money, with the transport, but it's so healthy. I was driving to a quite far away place and singing in the car, no baby, that moment,
Yes.
right?
So nice.
Right? We so need that me time, mama's
Yeah.
time, our own time. Take care of.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And that can definitely get lost. At least for me in the first now year, I was kind of have mom anxiety too. I don't want to leave for very long. I'm what makes her feel safe. So I
Yeah.
want to be there all the time. But man, that's just not realistic. We have to. I have to do a better job at even just, if my husband gets home, just getting in the car for 10 minutes and driving around
Yes.
the block real quick.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm not throughout a whole week's time, I'm not even, doing anything for me. So that's very, very important, and something I want to get back into doing. Hopefully, when school starts here in next month, we'll be able to have more of those conversations and with classmates and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes. That will be so good. Yes.
Yeah.
Get you back into, yeah. the adult language.
Higher thinking.
Yeah, higher thinking. Or I remember when I was working, you have these girls talk and talking about something fashionable, talking about something interesting, and you are quick. And suddenly I became so slow in reacting to these modern words.
Like, I don't know, it's like being in a cave for some time. Like, I don't know what's going on out there.
It's just a stage. We will go to another stage. We only become better if we pay attention. And that is such a beautiful thing. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what is your dream for this particular moment or a short time? You want to do something that make you happy, make you enrich.
Yeah, I think my dream right now is definitely finish school. But also I want to give my daughter like experiences. I want to just seeing her be so happy makes me happy too. So I want to give her just experiences, just moments, little moments in life. Going to the library, she loves going to the library and doing like this toddler time they have.
Yeah.
So yeah, my dream is really right now just to be present, just to be in the now, in the here, not thinking about what I might be missing out on. Because I'm in reality, I'm not missing out on anything. I'm being able to view my life, through my daughter. It's just a shift of perspective, that I think that's what I'm dreaming about right now is finishing school and just giving my daughter that time that we're never going to get back, as she gets older.
This is the best time in life, and you just had baby, your body is starting to recover, energy is getting back, and a loving family, a beautiful young little baby, everyday change. This is the best time. There's no doubt about it. And enjoy this moment. Enjoy this moment. And you just look so, you make me happy. And not in a good spirit. In a good spirit, you show that you are in such a good spirit. I hope, I'm sure you will do great in future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have some questions, or are you ready for sometime later? I will do a short question answer this kind, so that we can have different set of dialogue. I'm just
yeah, definitely. I would love to do that. I did ask, yeah, my question for you was, how was your experience, your I guess transcendence into motherhood, if you want to share that.
I have a story about it.
Yeah.
And nobody is ready for it. Nobody is ready. And when I was young, I never thought I am qualified to be a mother. Never thought about it. And then there was, I got married and I was late. I was a late bloomer. My family start to ask, when will you have a baby or something? There was one time I didn't feel good. I went to hospital for some blood test or something. And then the doctor said, you are pregnant.
Like, oh no.
I wanted for so long. And I cannot even hold myself. I wrote, at that time I was in China. We went back to China. My husband was in America. I wrote a message, fasten your seatbelts. I'm pregnant. 1 minute later, he wrote, so good. We were both so excited for it.
Yeah.
You know that moment, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly you wish, and it becoming true. Oh my goodness. And then my husband totally changed into another person. And through this, I feel I really learn a new person. He used to be having fun and play outside, but whenever there is any trouble, if I say need to change, he will stop everything, anything at his hand and go to jump up and change diaper and all these things. So it shows another layer of other person.
Yeah.
And mostly through the baby, I start to be scared. I cannot be bad. If previous I go to a coffee shop, you get a free refill, you get 2 free refills, 3 refill. Those kind of small things, you start to be better to be a more elegant, graceful person. Start from the very root. You want to bring a child the best quality you can imagine. And used to be you do not care that much, but starting from the root, you start to really pay attention to how to be a good person.
Yeah.
Later on, maybe you will forget it, but that moment is really a very, very reviving moment for me. It's a reviving moment. And then the first child, you bring up the first child as if reading a book, according to the book, what to do, what to drink, what to eat, when to sleep, everything. And the second child follow the first one, so much easier. And the third one, in Chinese saying, you raise it up like a pig. You raise it up so easily. You become
They'll be fine.
they will be fine. You will become so relaxed. But
Yeah.
the most thing is that we used to be so pure. With so many years, 20 years, 30 years, whichever age you get your child, society make us a little bit dented or polluted. And that moment when you see a pure life coming to your hand, and you are in awe of it, the beauty of life, the purity of life. And this is from my body. There's no word can describe that proud, that importance of life. And through their troubles, through their struggle, you will see a little bit symptom of autism, a little bit symptom of ADHD, a little bit at the very primary stage. They have so much character in that extremity, right? You slowly understand how human works, how our feeling works. It's really a refinding of our own self. Live every day as it is. They will grow up. They will grow up to a person you cannot recognize. You will admire. They have their own soul. You can do only this much, not force. I remember when my baby was 1 year or 2 year old. I was in the library and trying to feed him. He did not want to eat. And then there was a person on the side said, I see he has carrot. Never, ever bend it. Never, ever break it. Your child, nourish their carrot. Nourish their specialty. Something maybe you do not agree with, but might be that is their strength. Cherish.
Yes, I agree. I agree completely. Something that I've told myself, just as like, who do you want to be, as a mother? Who do you want to, how do you want your child to see you? And one thing that I've kept telling myself is just the one thing I want to be sure to never do is to dull her shine,
Yeah.
Going to shine so much. I'm supposed to be the one who encourages it because this world is so dulling already on its own. So what you're saying about the library story, I completely agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She has her own character. Even
Mhm.
if she has your gene, your husband's gene, she's a very unique soul, unique spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And when you said your partner was completely, it is like falling in love with a totally different person, all over again. They're the same, but they're different.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to see.
Isn't it interesting? There another part of him start to shine up,
Just comes
and
to life.
yeah, yeah, just embrace everything coming into your life. They have their way of life. Try to understand and make it easier. Yes.
Hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
how beautiful. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I will stop the recording and I will send you the recording. Okay, one moment. Okay. So with that, we finished our Zoom chat, and it's really interesting with this background, don't you think so? I hope I didn't dull her shine. And every time when I get someone into my Zoom, I just so inspired and so impressed, so surprised. It's a real fresh life. Thank you so much, and please excuse my incompetence in asking questions. If any of you, hello, if any of you wants to support and to share your story, write me a message. We always learn something new. And this is such a fantastic, fascinating community. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Cuckoo, bye bye.